In alternate universe, there's a woman that we're gonna meet up with. And both is gonna get beat up again. So I'll meet you guys back at the penthouse, I guess. Anyway, welcome back to more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So last time we defeated the lab Nandra's dungeon in the Rat Split. We defeated Sugimoto and luckily didn't kill him. And yeah, we learnt more about what the plans of the new world order are. Seems that they want to collect cake, right? So we're going to be seeing the other's perspective in this part. These next couple of parts, you can see we do have quite the big dungeon. So yeah, this time of course the perspective has changed. We're going to be seeing Eriko Krisha. You can call me Ellie once again. I mean, this dialogue is pretty similar, so yeah, I'm going to be skipping through it mostly. Because yeah, they're going to be talking about each of their plans. Of course, Nansha wants to go after. We now know he's Taki's Kantori. And yeah, Ellie wants to go after Wangon Chizuru, so yeah. So there's that. So yeah, just having a look here. There's the lab. And yeah, here we go. We have to split up. If someone comes to me to the TV station, Kate can then check out the lab. Sounds like a plan, just like old times, huh, Krishma? So there we go. So now we got Eriko, so now we're gonna be having some fun with her. Because yeah, there's definitely a lot of dialogue she has, so yeah, that's going to focus. Actually, one of my friends is a celebrity. I'll ask him for a tour, so it'll be easy to get into the TV station. Now, let's go to Alba. Alrighty. So, yeah. We'll talk about Ellie in this part too, and her persona. Because, yeah, we might do a little bit of battling. There's a lot of fun things you can also do with Ellie too. I think I'll show those in... while they're actually going through the dungeon. Like, yeah, she has some funny contacts. And, of course, the next dungeon, she should be used to most of them, so yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go check out the map. Because, yeah, dialogue like this. I want to be a movie star when I grow up, then the girls will be crying all over me, but I'm afraid of stalkers. Because, yeah, some people talk about rumors, or just on the world map in general. They will react to Eriko. Oh my god, aren't you Eriko Krisha? I can't believe it's you. You're even better looking in person. Wow, thank you so much. I'm very flattered. I read in a tablet that you're always being followed by a stalker. It's not always a good thing to be free, I guess. What you need is a good man to protect you, but I guess that's not my business. Oh, thank you for your concern, I guess. So yeah, as you saw that, oh, you must be the famous small Krishma, son. I don't think I'd meet you in a place like this. Thanks. Some of my students are big fans of you, so I wish you continued success. So yeah, as we saw that dog, though, it's not all good news for Eriko because yeah, there's a stalker. And yeah, he'll be important later, shall we say, so yeah. Can't believe it, Elias Shrine. There was a shrine with the same name in the town I used to live in. So there you go. And yeah, all we care about is Eriko's dialogue, so, or any dialogue that's related to us, so yeah. Which I think is only really on the world map. But anyway, the Choker curse is a real curse. Normally people don't curse others even if they hate them. Likely, the nature of Wanglon descent between happiness and unhappiness made envy stronger and made the curse popular. Because yeah, the dialogue of the Paimon should be pretty similar as well. Maybe, I guess again, when they do refer to Nancho and Ellie, they say like, yeah, those persona users or something like that. So yeah, I don't think there'll be different dialogue with them, but maybe there will be. Oh, this is fantastic. I don't know there was such a nice little shop like this in Smart City. This is the Kanaga Odorada fragrance. I've been interested in aromatherapy since I was in high school. Alright. Now check out Stomidashi. I've heard that Stomidashi pharmacies pretty much the customers the music they play. Does it work? Oh, now I remember there was one person who was totally brainwashed. I won't say who though. Yep. So I guess I should mention because of course Ellie's the important character right now. Yeah, I did pick her in my first save from Persona 1 because I was really interested in that character. Wow, that's Toro. He's a classmate from high school. I'm surprised to meet him here. He still has his Persona part, but seems a lot more stable now. I'm glad. I can't take any more out of this. And yeah, I wasn't disappointed too. I think she is one of the better characters of Persona 1 character-wise, and it's good to see her come back as well. So anyway, yeah, that was Gansushi. She has dialogue in the Velvet Room, obviously. How nostalgic. This place hasn't changed at all, and neither has Mr. Eagle's nose. Yup. So now we'll go to Hirosaka. Again, the map might have different dialogue with Eriko around. You live in this scary world, probably unexpected. I have insurance through Nandra's since I feel say Nandra's a reliable company, so yeah, that probably is a different dialogue. Yeah, this looks like the same, but it's okay. Oh, but this guy. Oh, you are Eriko Krisha. To keep up my heart, I never accept that finding you in a place like this. This will seem fate. Is it true that you're being followed by a stalker? If you'd allow, I would protect you around the clock. Alright then. Yeah, that person told on Nandra before as well. If I remember correctly. Oh, Shiraishi. Although this place is a lot less important with Eriko, so yeah. So this is what an izakaya is like. Wow, I'm surprised. What's the menu? Now we need to go to Tominaga. So this will go about look like there's only have one person to talk to. I think it's pretty hard work, but it is worth doing, but there are many drawbacks to a job as well. Alright, tour defense. Mr. Bapu, I don't really care what you think, but it's pathetic to envy you. I think another thing about Ellie too, she gets along with Ulala very well as well. I think we kind of saw that in Sundala before, but yeah. I think that's another reason. I feel like the party chemistry is really interesting. Like, and Nandra also had some pretty good party chemistry too, like Balfu and Katsuo. So there are many accents happening that Kay and I didn't know about. I'm sorry everyone for the inconvenience. So there you go. And then Sumara Prison. Yeah, so young and energetic. Yeah, no one should say that. Let's go to Kasuhai. I should have good day, so I can use a stormer. She should have dialogue in the basement and the roof. So let's go take a look. I figured on fortune telling becoming a widespread thing that would cause such a situation. I guess, yeah, while I'm just walking around, going to the roof. Again, I'm not so sure what really, made me interested in Ellie. I guess one thing is that, yeah, in Persona 1, she was very good gameplay-wise. Because she is Arcana's Judgment, or that's a main Arcana, and Judgment Stones are very good at Persona 1. It's great getting all excited about trivial things like that. There are people who will say that it is stupid, but to the people involved, it must be a very precious moment. Because some of this dialogue might not make sense unless you remember what the dialogue was before that, okay? Again, yeah, Judgment Stones are very good in Persona 1. They were immune to magic, except for dark, so yeah. And yeah, because Ellie can make very good use of all of them, so yeah. In this game, they're definitely not as good as that, but they're still pretty decent, so yeah. And with that done, now we're gonna go to Yumasaki. Wow, are you Eriko Krisha, the model? I'm honored to make your acquaintance. I'm worried about you since I heard on TV that you are being stalked. If you would allow me, I could protect you. You seem much more dangerous than any stalker. Hey now, I'm well known for my sincerity. Well, considering a name tag, I have doubts. Anyway. All the TV shows talk about the Choke case. When they do show the plot group muses, they're in trouble by Wang, I guess. Murders and adulteries are bad, but making boring television is a real crime. They should hurry up and solve it. Okay. So we'll go to bikini line. I mean, that dialogue was different. Being under the sun is good for your body. Overseas, some fossils use sunlight to cure. So there you go. What's your think about that? Now you go to mood content. Again, it kind of goes in slightly with all, but that's okay. Yeah, here she is, hiding behind her. I ran my fortune this morning, but I got a reading of bad luck with money, so I'll hold back for today. Yeah, makes sense. Then, yeah, we can go to the Satomi Tadashi. According to K's research, someone who seems to be a New World Order executive has made numerous TV appearances. It is a popular spot, so I doubt they will try anything outrageous, but we should still be careful nonetheless. I also realized that, yeah, I do need to get the rumors just in case, so I didn't get the ones in Irisaka or Rengadai, so I need to go do that. Anyway, how is Mark doing? Every time I come here, it reminds me of the time we did the Persona ritual. Yeah, Mark is also in Persona 1. He's not here because he went abroad, so yeah, that's why you don't go see him. In terms of other Persona 1 characters, the only other Persona 1 character that does actually make a appearance in Persona 2 is Yuka Ayase. And that's because, in the ending, essentially because of house size. That might be the reason why, but it would be pretty cool if she just, decide to come out there and, help fight, but yeah. Assuming that she doesn't do that, it's safe to say that, yeah, she's sticking at home. So, yeah. I guess that's fine, right? Beyond that, though, I'm pretty sure that every other Persona 1 character is taken account for, except for the protagonist. Because, yeah, he's actually more of a self-insert than, other Persona protagonists. Especially saying the ending where, yeah, that's up to you, basically. So, yeah. Well, there is definitely one thing about the protag, which I'll talk about later, but anyway. So let me go get these rumors while I was talking about that. So there you go. And that done, now we can go back to Alba. And yeah, let's see. I don't know if I survived it, but this fit just as quickly. I was hoping it would solve this mystery, but I guess I was hoping for too much. I was actually kind of interested in blowing up. Someone out there knew the secret behind the Trokins, and apparently they disappeared before they could say anything. I was hoping for all this to end soon. That's a give up hope. Rainbow's the person in this game. I should go and look. So there you go. So yeah, we'll go to Kismet Lobby first. Exactly, I don't need to talk to me though, but I guess I will anyway. And Miss Sulala, a friend of mine. I'm so honored to be able to be acquainted with such a wonderful career woman. So yeah, this also relates to this. And again, they do get along quite well, it's nice to see. They also both have the shared interest in fortune telling too, so yeah, it's great to see Sulala have a best friend in this cast. Other than Mai, obviously, so yeah. So there you go. Now we go to Kusunoha. Because yeah, Ellie should recognize Tamaki. So let's go see that. I can also get room for the Nekomata once again. Hey, is that you, Ellie? Why are you with Amano's son? Huh, Nanjakun? I see. Nanjakun and Ellie are alumni of St. Herman also. It's good to see that everybody's doing fine. So there you go. It's been a while, Miss Tamaki. How you been? So let's go get the rumor. From the Necromata. You know, yeah, I'm probably not gonna spread that one either, but that's okay. I might be able to spread it soon in the main playthrough though. But anyway. So we've done that, let's go double sash. There's also a rumor here. And we'll talk to Ellie, obviously. My guardian dragon, I was told that it's the knowledgeable black dragon. Do you think it's correct? I guess we'll find out later, I guess, but anyway. So with that, Parabellum now. No rumor here, but because we need to do the search, but that's okay. This is so cute. There aren't very many people with there aren't many people so rich in emotions. It's an interesting way of saying that because yeah, she's kind of angry at the CD wound thing, but anyway, Rosa Candida. But yeah, Ellie is a very positive person. I think that's another thing we're getting at with this dialogue. This store was a Mikaki Cho too. It reminds me of my high school days. I never shot at this store. So yeah, Rosa Candida was at the Persona one. I was thinking it was, but yeah. And yeah, so is Tomi Tadashi. Although all of them are run by, I'm pretty sure it's Tadashi's uncle, but anyway. Or uncles, I should be saying. It's kind of no choice situation with them, I'm pretty sure, but anyway. So yeah. So we did that. Now I can go to Conan. That's what the map has. Eriko Creation's a famous small, but she's been all wrapped up in that stalker case. How scary. I should be more careful. You should too much, huh? Come to think of it, they said that giant conglomerates head to killings. When I hear that, you ask connections. She shouldn't get too involved. Alright. Now let's go to the Conan PD. Because Ellie has Dollar Kid too. These people here do not seem to know about the New World Order. The most suspicious one is the chief. Alright, now we go to Luna Pass. I wonder what Ellie thinks of Bias Room. Misala says that she is laying the flamenco dance. Actually, I know a little too. Misala or I, who's better? We'll find out sometime. Look forward to it. Yeah, I believe she can actually join in with that. If you talk to her like that, but anyway. Jolly Roger. We can get rumors here as well as talk to Ellie again. Oh, Den. I never heard of it. It must be a fictional ship. Still, the name of this cafe. Alright. So yeah, we'll get the rumors from you. Because again, I might want to take a bunch of these in this playthrough as well. And that should be it. Alright. Now we'll go to Hiragi. There you go. We can't see her interact with Maki because she told Maki to go help Nanjo. Maki already left. I'm sorry, Kate, but I can't leave it at that. The real settlement must be done amongst themselves. The same goes for Kei going up to Vista Kandori, but is he really alive? Alright, now Sumarugini. Wasn't this place a Tarot Mystic? I wonder if she changed her style. Yep. Because now her fortune actually works. Nah, Story Dashi. Come to think of it, Kay was poisoned by this Susek. I wonder if he's still being affected by it. Seems like it. Poison is definitely an interesting way of describing that, but anyway. Now we'll go to Narumi. So, yeah. Only one person here because the other person, he's tied to the Tsuchinoko quest. But there will be a, what I'm trying to say, equivalent quest here in Sumaru TV. But anyway. What do you gotta say about Ebony? Many people in the entertainment industry live in Narumi. Many of my other friends live around here. Alright. Let's get the rumors from the rumor-loving bartender. And you can get somewhat expensive cocktails, I think, from her. Which, yeah, that should make sense. So let's get more rumors. Need the map rumor, that's one thing for sure, because I do want to show what you get for completing that, so yeah. There you go. Now I got a Palaparacha. Miss Lala, I do understand that thing, however, this is a truly beautiful necklace. Wait a second. Right. And if I Cledlu. Yeah, I don't want to actually talk to you. I'll talk to Ellie again. I have bad news for Mr. Lala. My friends, 9 including K, are all Persona users. Yeah. There's quite a lot of Persona users now, so yeah. Anyway, that done, let's actually head to the next dungeon. I probably will prepare in for the next part, but I do want to at least show it, because one good thing is, I think you can leave and come back, because I think you have to, actually, for the Rumor Demon. So let's go Smart TV. And we'll meet the man. Yo, what took you so long, Ellie-chan? Hey, Eriko is Sugi, a multi-talented entertainer and a St. Herman High alum. Like Yukino and Ellie, he's also a Persona user. Not the Justice Arcana. Hi, Brown. How you doing, Yukino? I heard about what's happening, Maya-san. I come with Shisunki-san to take some pictures of Brown, but I'll help too. Brown, have you seen it yet? Yeah, Wanglong Chizu is up in the dressing room. And about the other thing, it seems that the fortune-telling show, which started the boom, was a setup. That was about the time when a bunch of magazines did articles on Wanglong. That's obvious manipulation. And yeah, I guess another thing too, we can't have a stalking quest cast going on here because you have Yukino, who's forced, and you have Hiko and Ellie, who can also come along, so yeah. Ninja can also come on to stalking as well if you want to. Question is whether that woman is in New World Order or not. There is the possibility of her just being a pawn. Hey, the cat! It's been looking this way the entire time. What a cute cat. It's probably a star's pet or something. Now you mention it, Wanglong Chizu had a cat like that. Forget that stupid cat. Let's go. So I'll talk to everyone here. The dressing room is on the second floor. Let's head to Wanglong Chizu's dressing room. Your friend's a Brown's son, right? Please use the elevator to go upstairs. Alright. That cat looks suspicious. So let's go unmask a witch. I can't go because I got an interview, but as a friend, best regards. I'll be doing a photo shoot at this guy's dressing room, so ask me if there's anything you need, my son. I'm sure that gal is Eriko Krishna, huh? Hey Marky, can you casually ask her if something is boring her when you get the chance? She has the look of a model, but she's not too popular with the camera crew because they say her smile is stiff. She seems to smile warmly with you guys, so I was wondering if she may be bothered by something else. That whim cats have, and the way they check things out is just so achoo. Just think about it, because the Archies. On the third Friday, a rainy day, Reiko Kashima appeared here in Smart TV Studios. If you meet Reiko Kashima, you must say the R in Reiko stands for revenge, and the E in Reiko stands for eradication. The I stands for inescapable, the K stands for kill, the O stands for obfuscate, or else you will die. Will someone exterminate her before it's too late? Yes, Reiko Kashima? You heard from him, right? Just ignore it, it's just a misunderstanding. Do you know Kurusu's son? Yes, the actress. You mistakenly saw Kurusu's son as Reiko Kashima. It's not that I don't understand with Kurusu's son's unique appearance and all, but it's a rude mistake her for a monster. And yeah, that's our rumor demon, Reiko Kashima. Apparently, she's a ghost in Japan urban myth. And yeah, her normal design in S&T, she's holding a person's legs. So yeah, let's go spread this. I might as well spread some of the other rumors too. Terra Reiko Kashima appears at Smart TV. I believe, yeah, we can encounter her now, which I might actually do, to be honest. Yeah, we'll save that for later and get this now. Because I might want that best dresser, just in case. Not collecting billionaire we want, because we need the map for Smart TV. So I need to go get that next. Man's Stream, we'll worry about later. Might as well get the armor this time, because why not? I can show what that is, I'll probably buy off screen. Paracha. There you go. And yeah, I probably want the accessories again. Although I don't need to get the police because in this playthrough. So there we go. So let's go get the map and I'll show what the armor is like. I didn't mention that, yeah, it gives some magic defense, but it is a bit pricey for what it is, so yeah. That could be nice for the lower dex characters in your party. So let's buy the armor. So it's got the Mystic Helmet, which is plus 5 magic defense, the Angel Robe plus 10, and the Wizard Sandals plus 15. But yeah, this is only for girls and this is only for dudes, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Alrighty, and now yeah, let's go get the map from Ebony. Yes, yeah, I want to show filling in this map too. And there you go, blank Simara TV map. So there you go. Alrighty. So there, spread the Eriko Kashima rumor again. I'm gonna see if I can encounter her. And stuff, so yeah. So I believe you can fight out on the second floor, so yeah. Yeah, I probably want to think about my personas a little bit, so yeah. Yes, we do have Ellie's persona, we'll be talking about in a bit. Probably want to use Shosen once again. Actually, yeah, I think I'll still use Shosen. And then, yeah, you got Aris still, or my Magnaris, I think I'll keep that. Demeter, I mean, yeah, there's also Seer that I can use as well. But yeah, to be honest, yeah, thinking about personas, I probably should give you Maya Prime. And then I need to get someone a water persona, and that could be Battlefield because of those. There you go. I mean, this will do. This is what I'll do for now, but I'm probably gonna spice things up in the next part, so yeah. So let's go to the elevator. And now we're on the second floor, and yeah, I believe she can appear. She's level 32, so if we use a Stoma, we should be able to find her, so yeah. Because we might as well knock this out. I think that will be a good thing to do before ending this part, so yeah. Yeah, Stoma's still quite good. But anyway, I guess, yeah, while I wait for that to happen, let's go talk about Ellie and her slime persona, Nike, the Greek goddess of victory. So yeah, let's do that. Now let's talk about the other returning Persona 1 character in Eternal Portion, and that's gonna be Eriko Ellie Krishma. So, in terms of how she works, she uses rapiers as her weapon of choice. These also deal sword damage, but are different from Nandra's swords, and yeah, that's really all there is to say about them. It just seems like, yeah, again, when you're buying weapons at the shop or looking at Pilot Project, just keep that in mind. You might, if you're on Nandra, you might be accidentally making a weapon that you can't really make use of, especially considering that, yeah, he's actually the only person who can use rapiers. So again, just keep that in mind. Anyway, in terms of how, let's do VAs first. So she's also voiced by Amanda Winley, but I'm pretty sure in English, obviously. I'm pretty sure though that she has a like British accent going on as well, which to be honest, it kind of fits her character. So yeah, I could kind of dig it. And then in Japanese, she is Junko Asami. So yeah, now let's actually talk about how Eriko works. So yeah, she is the magic attacker out of the two. And yeah, that's definitely showcasing her stats. Her dex is very good, alongside her agility as well. And then she also has some pretty decent luck too. So yeah, she can definitely be your secondary damage dealer alongside Maya once she's all leveled up. So yeah, that's pretty great. And yeah, this can also be seen with what persona she's excels at too, because yeah, she's best at Fool, Empress, Fortune, Temperance, Judgment, Rod, and Coin. She's also good with Magician, Priestess, Hierophant, Lovers, Hermit, Star, Cup, and Sword. And finally, she's worse with Chariot. So yeah, a lot of personas that can use magical attacks, especially with the ones that she's best with. Those are the main focuses. And then yeah, same goes with the person she's good with. Like yeah, Magician, yeah, that's definitely very good at using magic as well. So yeah. There's also a good amount of like utility here, like your Priestess has a good amount of personas that can support as well. Empress is kind of similar as well in that regard, so yeah. She's definitely quite versatile, I must say, so yeah. And yeah, she's definitely quite fun to play with, because again, having a good dex stat with dex being such a good stat in this game really helps out, so yeah. So now let's talk about the Arcana that she focuses on, the Judgment Arcana. Because yeah, she's obviously that, and the Virgo zodiac sign. So the Judgment Arcana represents self-evaluation, awakening, renewal, purpose, reflection, and reckoning. And then when reversed, it represents self-doubt, lack of self-awareness, failure to learn lessons, and self-loathing. And yeah, it fits Eriko as she finds purpose through her knowledge of the occult, which helped out the Persona 1 party and will help out here. It can also be with Eriko, as she's a character who thinks about her future prospects, with taking up modeling as a possible career, with the Arcana focusing on awakening, and making a choice that will have outstanding effects on the rest of your life. So yeah, I say that's how that fits. Again, I mentioned in Persona 1 when we were talking about her, again, the focus on the occult, I feel like is one big part of the Judgment Arcana, so but yeah, here though, yeah, she's already awakened, she already has a lot of experience, so yeah. I think the focus is about the future prospects, because again, she is thinking about becoming a model, but one problem is she's actually a bit too short for it. That's something that gets popped up at times, so yeah. But again, she'll try her best, and that's what's important. But anyway, her starting persona is Nike, once again returning from Persona 1 as a starting persona. The gods of victory in Greek mythology, and the archetypal portrayal of the Abrahamic angels. She brought victory to the gods in important battles against the Titans, with her being chief charioteer in the battle against Cronus, and then in the battle against Typhon. And then in the battle against Typhon, she spared Zeus into battle with a speech to remind him of the consequence of letting Typhon win, and then she led and then protected Zeus in the battle against Typhon. She is also considered a part of Athena. As she is an angel, she fits with the other angelic beings of the Judgment Arcana, and she fits Eriko as both fearlessly fight their battles, with Eriko showing major confidence in their past experiences and wealth of knowledge about the occult, and both can show compassion towards their allies as well. So yeah, so that's how that fits. And again, I think it's a pretty fitting Persona 2, a pretty atypical angel, but again, Greek myth does kind of fit with Persona 2, so yeah. She kind of fits in quite nicely with this party, so yeah. Anyway, as a persona, she's pretty alright. I wouldn't say she's as good as Izumio, but there are definitely some interesting things going on here. Like, yeah, for example, she has some decent resistances. Not being immune to all magic is a bit of a shame, because yeah, that's what she was good with. Instead, she has a couple of immunities, mainly to fire, which is kind of interesting considering she's more of a wind user. She also knows light, obviously, as well as love of mind, which isn't too bad, and even resists Zeo and nuke skills. But in exchange, she is weak to water and ice. So yeah, kind of weird resistances for a wind persona to have, but yeah, not too bad though. Having some immunities here and there isn't a bad thing though, so that's definitely good. And yeah, let's talk about the skills. So starting off with Makaru, that's okay. At this point though, we definitely have a lot of episodes with Makaru, and it takes her until rank 8 to get that, so that's a bit of a shame. It does mean that, yeah, her damage output can be a little bit lacking, which again, have a shame, and it would have helped that she might have gone Makaru a little bit earlier, but that's okay. She does have some light skills in her repertoire too. Holy Light is at rank 4, and even Hammer is the mutation skill. So yeah, if you want to do some light damage, you can do that. It's not bad, but again, light skills don't really fuse, so they're kind of just, they're alright. It's just that, again, I feel like you want to be using fuser skills in Nike, especially with her having Makaru and Makarula on her side, so yeah. And then, yeah, she has some decent supporting skills too, mainly Diorama and Rakukaja. Rakukaja is also the skill card she gives you when you return her. They're alright. Again, healing's not bad, and defense plus are alright too. It's just that, yeah, without Rakukaja at this point, you don't have to future spell for that. Again, I don't know how I feel about using those, at least with like Makakaja for example. I just put down Maya and then blow things up, so yeah. So again, they're alright. Not the most amazing skills in the world, but they're fine. And then Mafui is the last skill I haven't talked about. Again, it's alright. For the mute element, and yeah, you can use it with single shot, or any kind of attack actually, for muzzle shot. It might just be single shot though, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And yeah, that's mainly it for Nike. There is another thing about Nike too, and that's Melchizedek, who's a level 32 Treasure Persona who also learns wind skills. And yeah, I feel like they're slightly better to be honest. They even get some physical skills, which can be a bit useful too. So yeah, you might see yourself using that, especially if you're high enough leveled already to fuse them. So it kind of just seems that Knight kind of feels like kind of an afterthought, unless you get a lot of mutations there, which actually did happen in my playthrough, so yeah. So again, not the best starting persona, especially when compared to Nanja, but I think she's still kind of neat. And of course, getting a Rakukaja card out of her when returning her is definitely not the worst thing in the world either, so once you're done using her, maybe switching to Melchizedek or something, so yeah. So again, yeah, definitely an alright slime persona, and yeah, if you don't want to use her, of course, there's a lot of other good options, considering that, yeah, being a good magic attacker, there's always going to be a lot of good options for Ellie to use, especially moving forward, and there's obviously a lot of cool treasure personas in the future as well, so yeah. So again, not the biggest Nike in this game, because again, it felt like she was really good at the Sun 1. Again, being immune to most magic types is extremely good in that game, and yeah, she got a pretty decent array of skills. But yeah, here she definitely feels a lot more limited in regards to that, but that's okay. She does her job as a slime persona decent, it's just that, yeah, Izumiro definitely feels a little bit lacking in some regard, but that's okay. She'll definitely get the job done. If you want to use her and get her to like Magarla and stuff, she can definitely pop up a little bit, so yeah. But anywho, now that we talked about Ellie and Nike, let's get back to the action. It hasn't popped up yet, so why not? We'll start clearing in this second floor. I need to go back and get the reward anyway, so yeah, might as well start having a little look around. She might be on the third floor, that's another reason why I want to have a little look as well, so yeah. You can go over here and get a Patra card. That's not bad. Because yeah, the dungeon hasn't started officially. It kind of has, but yeah, it'll make more sense later, so yeah. So again, we'll keep using the Stoma to hopefully make her appear. Again, I'm like level 27, so she should be appearing. Can't get the item yet, because the box is annoying. Can't really do much about those yet. But yeah, we can fill in the room at least a little bit, so yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like so. I'll explore this place more thoroughly later when yeah, I get random kind of stuff, because yeah, there is some like interesting places you can go into with the dressing rooms and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, let's keep having a look. Again, she might be only on the third, but that's why I decided to come back now, so yeah. Yeah, apparently you only had one door like that. I guess I gotta have a little look at it again. Looks like it, so yeah. But yeah, we haven't found the main gimmick is what I'm getting at, because yeah, there is a gimmick to this dungeon, so yeah. I'll have to be sure should I. And there she is. She's not too bad, especially if you have Tetracha, which I don't think I do, so yeah. So here's Eriko Kashima. Let's contact her. I do like that trick though, I must say. So yeah, she resists everything. And she may use his dark skills, so keep that in mind. So, which is bad because of course Ellie's weak to that, so... And do I actually have Tetracha on someone at the moment? I don't think I do. I want Maya to switch Persona 2 as well, so yeah. Yeah, doesn't look like it, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll just let it go first, most likely. So yeah, Maya, she needs to change her set, but other than that, yeah, we can keep it up. Another thing I can also do is, yeah, I can use the single target one, but I think, yeah, Thunder Blast and Tyler should be enough. And I think we can do that next turn and actually crash. She doesn't have too much HP again. She's mainly dangerous because she has dark attacks, and that might be hitting your weaknesses, so yeah. Like an Eriko, so yeah. Yeah, she does physical attacks, that's good. So we go for Thunder Blast. And yeah, if you have Tetracha on you, she's a joke, so yeah, because you can't really do much if you put that up, so yeah. Anyway, good damage. Let's go for that Tidal Wave. And maybe we could do more damage with Hydro Boost. Maybe we can find out next time. Anyway. If she survives, that is. But she doesn't. There you go. So that's Eriko Kashima down. And we get her umbrella. So there you go. Yeah, at least that's a level 20, if I didn't already mention that. Which is kind of interesting. It does seem she's a bit on the level, but of course you can just give her high level personas if you want, so yeah. But I might keep. Like around, she isn't like that. I don't think she's as good as Isom Muir, but again, it is her style persona, so I wouldn't mind showing it in action, so yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of nooks and crannies in this place, that can make it very annoying to reverse. Let's go talk to the guard. That umbrella of yours, isn't that Eriko Kashima's umbrella? The exterminated Eriko Kashima, you're good. Ben has security, please take this. You get the incense card set. You can't accept it? Go ahead. That really was supposed to be our job, just do it, okay? Where do you go? That's leaving a post. So yeah, let's go out and see what that incense card set is. It'll make a lot more sense when you go register them. So we got a Rengadai. And yeah, let's go to Town Castle. And yeah, that's what I like to do with this instance card set. Yeah, it gives you one of each stat boosting card. So yeah, we can have some fun with this if I want to fuse. So yeah, because they're not too expensive to be honest for what they do. They are a little bit pricey though. That's the thing. So like yeah, 30k and 125k. The plus 10 dex is quite good. So for 30k, so I think it's worth it to be honest. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I think we'll end the part now. And like I said, next time I'll prepare my personas accordingly. So yeah, and then we'll actually start exploring the dungeon, talking to the demons and stuff. So yeah, so I look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.